So I tell the school kids that drugs start out fun at first, but it leads to dark and dangerous places. For example, Russell Brand, I've read his books and he went some really dangerous places, got arrested a few times. How about yourself, Rob? Did it take you to some dark and dangerous places?
I got arrested in my mind. My mind went to hell and my psychosis did. And it happened quite quickly. Unfortunately, the golden era of using for me dried up very, very quickly. I suppose I had 18 months worth of fantastic times, paying for it on the Tuesday after a Saturday, those Tuesdays that you used to get where I suppose you'd used up all of your serotonin and your mind's crying out for help and all you can do is lay vulnerable on the sofa. But I was yet to find my place properly in Hades. And that quickly came. That quickly came through finding out that you can keep the party going after the ecstasy by doing cocaine. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. And it took me to hell very, very quickly. Unfortunately, I didn't get to be a Keith Richards kind of character. My drug abuse, my alcohol abuse became very sad very, very quickly. And I knew that there was something wrong with me that I'd labeled in my head, oh, I think I'm an alcoholic. By the time I was 19, when you talk about it, it's still sort of in my mind, the nostalgia of what it was to be around that sort of rave culture and what we all thought we were achieving and where we all thought we were going and these mind cosmonauts that were going to change the planet by dancing. We all thought we were onto something. I don't know. I just think by sweating profusely in the club and dancing like that, we thought we were going to change the world, but our world did change. My world changed. I am glad I experienced that. I still to this day pay for those moments in one way or another.
What was your stopping point?
Well, I'm an addict and I'm an alcoholic and addicts like to addict. There is a bit of me that's quite smart and I will try and find any loophole that I can find. And I mean, like, okay, so tried heroin, that didn't work. Cocaine's bad. What about pills? I'll just take pills. I'll take like a doctor's pills and then you get addicted to them. I can't sleep. I'll take sleeping pills. And then I end up sort of with 15 sleeping pills in my pocket, nibbling them on a night out. That's kind of what happens to me. And then you go, okay, I've tried all of these things. What about weed? Weed, I could still have my career and I wouldn't lose everything. I still turn up to everything. But then weed just gave me complete psychosis. And then you sort of like, you give NyQuil a go. It's just like loophole after loophole after loophole after loophole, looking to be able to switch radio, rub off, numb it, and just have a holiday from your own mind without going to prison, without going to hell, without losing your family and losing your career. I've knocked out all of those loopholes. I haven't had a drink for 22 years. Thank you. I had a brief period where I was doing cocaine without drinking, which was absolutely frigging horrible. That lasted for a few months. I'm pleased to say that, I'm a sober guy. I'm a sober guy. Something's always lurking around the corner though. And I still can't be trusted with pills. The wife has to put them behind lock and key. Because what happens with me is I'll find that, there'll be some sort of pills that are somewhere for a medical procedure or whatever. And they'll just be there and they could be there for 18 months, every single day. Vicodin, whatever. Every day, see them, go to bed. One day, for no reason, not being sad or not being happy or not feeling vulnerable, just whatever is in the air that day, all of those pills go.